No. I will be in the background.
You're all going to die.
Oh, I have faith in you.
But I have a
When
get out of jail free card.
when Mr. Popo says it, it means it's going to happen.
Internally, he has someone who he knows nothing of, and he has someone who's about to basically throw fireballs and nuke the world. He
I'm
would
very
say it's an
selective at who I nuke, thank you very much.
again, this isn't Tiny's mind. Get out of here, Space Villain.
I am always in your head.
Next to the pile of grilled cheeses, yes. Uh, if he had not had his time being a leader with a bunch of shenanigans filled people, it probably would be terrifying. But he has a sense of confidence because if anything, he just doesn't want to hit Volan just to get more sense into him. That's the only thing. Umi, he just doesn't know what she's capable of. Hmm. Good to know.
I love the smell of ash in the morning or afternoon. It's the afternoon, right? No, I don't. It's nostalgic. What do you want from me?
Dry. That's all I can think about. Yeah, that's all I can think about.
Tiny's just Tiny's just trying to keep the ash leaves from blowing into his face. It is very dusty.
Were we able to update Tiny when he arrived so he's on the same page as the rest of us? Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Angry Dragon. Ever dealt with that, Tiny?
Give Tiny one moment as he just pulls out a hand mirror and just reflects you.
Very funny. If you think that I'm the same thing as an actual full-blooded dragon, you're in for a very rude awakening.
Oh no, Tiny know he's in for rude awakening. But Tiny had to make humor as Tiny's just shifting through his bag trying to find just some spare cloths or even just like spare clothes that he probably doesn't need at the moment and just starts tearing at it. Cover face. Dust and ash will not do good if you breathe.
Oh, you're having trouble with that, huh?
Not everyone can spit fire.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. You should really learn how. It's a good skill to have.
At least you still have sense of humor.
I was being serious. There's magical spells that allow you to breathe fire. But anyway, how's Umi doing? Go for my shoulder.
Mm,
This place isn't very good for you, is it?
no.
You got enough water?
For the time being, it's like a jug for now, but I'm not doing so well with all this ash and dryness.
Tiny would pass you a cloth. Cover your face. Small one.
Yes. Tiny's got a good idea there. Keep your face covered. You need more water. My water skin is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The same goes for me.
So, it helps to know what kind of dragon we're dealing with. Try to think back. Did we actually see the dragon? Like, is it something I can identify? Goddamn history. Where's it sitting at?
I'm still at the 2 levels of exhaustion from earlier, right?
Mother.
Okay.
Say yes. Say yes. Say yes.
Isn't this still taking place from the day that we were doing the? It was either down to 2 or 1. I don't think we ever specified which one was which. Okay. So my ability scores would just be at half. Okay, I have my full movement speed done. Sweet. Yeah, because that would explain the roll that I did with the pre-sessions. I didn't realize I still had those levels of exhaustion too fully, but my rolls were just cursed, so reality check.
My roll was a 22. That puts me at 10. Yay days. Huh. Right. So, lava dragons. Do I know anything in relation to their behavior?
For what you're able to understand, because even with a 22 or 23, these are, again, legendary creatures of sorts. They don't follow under anything in particular because they're ultimately just a relic of the times, as it were.
I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go on behavior. Well, I can still speak to them, assuming that they don't immediately cover us in lava.
It is not just the dragons at work. It is still the desecration of a body by the what Mr. Gabriel said was the brood of a hellborn.
Right.
So, and that has seemed to have, as he and I have conversed, a left the god of this place very upset for reasons that made him concerned. And when have we known Mr. Gabriel to be concerned other than what happened during the summer gala?
Yeah, that's kind of the part that worries the hell out of me.
Yes.
Well, okay. So, with that in mind, I guess we then should probably talk with the god first.
We should get a survey of the land first. We are entering unknown territory to us. Cousin Indies is not with us. Even then, who knows what has changed.
Christ, you want me to freaking cartography this entire place?
Get all Tiny is asking is for you to get a memory bank of a view. Not Tiny is not asking you to survey every inch. Just something that we can use for a steady path because we do not know land.
Do we have even a landmark or a general direction of where we even want to go?
It's better to get a sense of if there are landmarks to go, and then we figure from.
All right. Trying to think about how I'm going to go about. Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Duh. This is what happens when my brain barely works. I fly up.
Okay.
So I fly up and I survey the area.
Make a, well, either observation or survival check.
Better.
Whichever one you're most
Observation.
confident with.
Observation, much better. 19.
19. Add 1 to your observation because you needed 18 or higher to succeed.
Yay.
From the
Good dice.
Woo! From the observation that you're doing, it's not hard to see a lot from this island because there's nothing really here. There's outlines of burnt out tents from what you've read in the newspaper of someone thinking it was a smart idea to have fire half djinns come here and fire elementals, but their stuff's incinerated, only leaving just poles and pauldrons just stuck in the ground that are slowly being melted away as an example. But there is no distinct landmark. There is no distinct anything, really. Even on the outskirts where you guys see a forest, where there are mentions in the past about how Belovac found his former mentor and now mortal enemy of Wyver in said forest with his sister-in-law. But there are no discernible landmarks. There are no discernible anything. It just looks like a normal uninhabited island where the only thing of note is the active volcano that is just resting where, as you guys are positioned, to the west. It is massive. Easily like 4 times the size of the Krona tree, kind of massive, because it takes up a big real estate of the island.
Well, thinks for a minute. And he flies back down and says, so we have lava, ash, magma, sulfur, and that big fuck off volcano.
You know, you could have easily said, "I see nothing of change."
That wouldn't have been nearly as uplifting.
At least you still have sense of humor, as Danny say.
Well, I mean, I did observe all those things. The fire gymnasties made a hell of a... they made a hell of a mess. And the volcano didn't do any better either.
So, 2 dragons. We need to possibly find, if not help, possibly converse with a god we do not know, and figure out what these people called the Brood did to a Hellboy, which could be anything that piece off.
And there's likely no evidence left behind of what they did do.
Possibly yes, possibly no. We do not know.
I mean, unless it survives lava.
He's a creature of hell, so who knows?
Yeah, the creature of hell, I'm not worried about surviving all this. I'm more just any tools or rituals that they may have left behind. There's a pretty good chance that stuff's gone. But as for dragons, I mean, the second they take flight, we're going to see them. Also, the lava dragon Shot in the dark. It's in the volcano.
Is either a volcano or possible volcano trails? Because Beast, you said this thing. There's like this thing's still active. Does it have like active streams everywhere?
There are active streams from the base leading from the ash bushes, as well as racing across from the mouth down to the south of its head. But other than that, it's not. It's kind of like a Hawaiian volcano. If you guys know the topography in Hawaii, they still have active volcanoes of sorts, but not to a dangerous degree. Now that the island's been settled and cooled and let nature take its course.
Okay.
So basically, it's just cooled sediment, but it's still hot and potentially dangerous, but not in the open so much. To that point, Volan's going to scoop Umi up and say, you're probably going to want her on your back going forward. Both of you can't handle the kind of levels of heat I can.
Only can handle heat to a certain degree. As Tiny just kind of like taps his own veins. Blood on a fire, but blood cannot handle.
Fair enough, but in case we have to go deeper than even you can handle, it's best that she's with you.
It do rise, but yes. As Tiny can reach for Umi if that's what you're suggesting.
Yep, that's what I'm suggesting. Put
All
Umi
right.
in your
Please.
Umi can ride on top of Tiny's shoulders. Best be on guard, but do not go for anything that does not need to be attacked. Just be on guard.
Oh, trust me, I'm in no hurry to attack a dragon or a god.
Is not them. Is still possible members of the brood or other associations may still be here.
I'd rather them be alive. I've got questions for them.
So do Tiny.
Great. Play good cop and bad cop.
Okay, Tiny is back. Got it. As he just starts walking.
Yeah, right. He just falls behind you.
You said we were on the western side, please, right?
You guys were on, well, from where you guys were standing with the island of the west, you're on the south bank from where the botanical rift manifested. Because the only, like, cool greenery that Amy is aware of after a delightful speed race thing happened with her and Bello a long time ago, test driving a car that will soon be on the market.
Well, that's something we do not know about, probably.
No, you're just like, how does she know about this place? In Amy's head, I wonder if it's the same place me and Bello almost crashed, because I didn't know how to drive yet. It's probably nothing.
So we're from the south. The only thing I can think for the moment is keep an eye out just for anything on what could be unusual to us, but I guess head towards the banks of a little further in towards the volcano is what I'd say. See if there's any, again, remnants further in, if anything.
Okay. I will say do a survival or observation check of your choice.
We could double up on that.
Yeah, because I'm still in disadvantage range because of exhaustion.
Yeah, okay, I want to do an aid for him to take that disadvantage up to a normal roll.
Fair enough.
Alright, done deal.
I will do observation just because during my portion of my session, I had a lot of bad rolls that brought me down to negatives. So this is just going to be a neutral roll then, Beast?
Neutral roll.
Sweet. 14 for observation.
That's in the neutral range. If it was 13 or lower, it would be a fail.
Thank you, Strider.
You're welcome.
So, taking in the land itself, there's nothing of note. Like, if this were probably a few months ago, you'd find tire tracks, you'd find people leaving behind cloth and whatnot from a huge wedding, you'd find food remnants, or you'd find footsteps, but in between the two biggest moments that a lot of people have known and just this one isolated incident now, there's not a lot to go off of because there's not a lot of footprints. Only footprints that you kind of see look like small indentations of massive claws. But other than those, there are no footprints. There are not a lot of other things, just a riverbed of some lava springs that also migrate into some magma rivers that kind of splinter off into small streams throughout that seem to naturally mix with the greenery. But nothing that is an alarming thing unless you guys step out of place once, then probably get the side of your foot burned, or if you were very reckless, you could literally burn a toe off and have to get someone to help regrow it. But that's
You
just
mentioned there were like talon-like tracks.
Yes. There are intermediate, massive claw-like footsteps that are embedded in the ground. They seem to just come and go of like small things, like maybe massive creatures that would land here, but then just take off. Like it comes and goes in sprints.
Okay, so landing prints, impressions, and then they kind of vanish, get settled over, or possibly step up again.
Yes.
Tiny will make note of that. Look over to Volan. Possibly the dragons you are interested.
What? Dragons?
Tiny just kind of points to the various impressions that are either fresh or old ones. Possibly came and go.
We might be able to track these if I knew how old they were. What are our roll to determine how old these tracks are?
Survival or nature?
Tiny will help you with.
As I'm eating a Danish.
Tiny will at least help you with what he can, but his mind again is still a little on the fritz because again, exhaustion's still partially there. So I'll give him the 8 action.
Alright. That 8 action.
Whenever we get a physical table and I can fly everyone out for like a big event, I'm getting everyone cheese danishes.
Dude, cheese danishes are the bomb.
I
don't think I've-
totally just crit my nature.
No,
I just rolled 20 and 22.
Oh, beautiful.
That's the numbers I need.
That is the numbers we need.
Add 2 to your nature for having a crit success.
Yays. My nature's actually worth the damn. It's at 4.
Wow.
I know.
Keep it up.
Look at you go.
Keep it up and maybe you can get it to 5.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, we're really going for the big numbers now.
God, I'm real feeling it.
Y'all don't understand, man. It's non-trained, it's non-proficient, it's literally just a raw roll. I'm shocked it was worth it.
I barely have to help since I missed last session.
But
I ain't got nothing.
for a nat 20, you're able to tell that these impressions seem as if they're less than a week old. almost like
not-
they've landed, took off, landed again, but it's from the same dragon. Not a different one, or they changed up in size, just the same one.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So these tracks are less than a week old, and they suggest that whichever dragon landed here took off, moved a short distance, and then landed again with that second set right over there. I might be reading too much into it, but that to me sounds like their wings are, or they're unable to fly for some reason.
Or maybe they possibly look for something.
It's possible too, but then one would think that I would see digging tracks or some exhumed magma, and I don't see any of that, do I?
Nope.
And clearly that's not the case.
Hmm.
Still, these aren't recent, so they're not going to tell us necessarily where they are right now. Also, did you happen to see a wedding dress back there? Or was that just my eyes playing tricks on me?
Tiny looks back. Does he see like just torn ashen tatters of like a busted wedding dress?
Given how long it's been since Olinair and Chrysanthemum's wedding, as well as probably the haunting memory that Amy, Bello, and Dees will have of that wedding for years to come, you guys don't understand. That wedding was
So we
awful.
don't talk about it.
We were not there.
I mean, they have mentioned in passing the infamous wedding incident. So he's kind of shooting in the dark whether or not it's related. That's
But-
why it caught his attention.
With how long it's been, since it's been roughly 2 months at this point, there wouldn't be a wedding dress. There'd just be outlines of what seems to be a small woman with greenery shaped hair in a position, I'm gonna say, because TOS, with someone with what looks like static coming off of them in a opposite part of said position that is imprinted on some rocks that may or may not implicate something that I can't say because TOS.
It's totally going to implicate something.
There's implications. Tiny just blinks. Hey, let's just move on. Less distractions.
Oh, fine. Don't investigate every little thing that we say. Make me the weird one.
You are the one that always points out these things and make it seem like you have a guilty conscience. This is on you.
I don't have a guilty conscience. What are you even on about?
No one said nothing. You always say the things.
I observe. I'm
No.
curious. What do you want from me?
You observe, but you speak out loud. You think out loud. You are the one that says, "Oh, the puppy and the booba, the hot wife, the this and that." You are the one that says this. No one else is saying these.
Well,
You are the one that make yourself flustered, and you get very flustered when we make jokes about it. You do. You are a scientist. You should know this.
there is a world of difference between the clinical study of a body and various other such things. There's a world of difference between the academics and actual act, okay?
No one is mentioning the act. You are the one that's. You know what? This is childish. Let's just go. We will discuss. We will talk about these when we are in more or less. You know what? We are always in dire circumstances. Let's just go.
Yeah, we are always in dire circumstances. Don't even try and pretend.
I need
Fine. Drop it.
I need.
Fine.
I need. Oh no, we'll pick this up later.
No, we will absolutely not. He just goes stomping off.
He say we not talk about this, but next time he mentioned these hot wife, we will definitely be talking about this.
I stopped mentioning that a long goddamn time ago. You leave the hell alone.
The character might, but the player hasn't.
It's funny, okay?
Yeah,
So-
of course.
As you guys are walking through, having your quick snipe jabs at one another like brothers do, Umi, can you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Seem
yeah.
to stare blankly.
Can you do a nature check for me?
Sure. Give me
Oh, yeah.
one moment.
Do you need me
She
to
really should have been the one who
smalls?
did that check, huh?
Do you need me to get your sheet, Smalls?
I do have my sheet. It's just my brain is not very active, unfortunately.
Do you need
Oh,
your
join the
coffee?
club.
Huh?
Do you need your coffee?
No, I drank tea. I'm still, like, awake. It's just the brain is just shutting down slowly. So it might be slow.
That's
It's
fine.
okay. You take
As
all the time you need.
As long as I'm able to hear, listen, and absorb all the shenanigans and knowledge, I am okay.
That's great.
I'm sure Volan and Tiny will give you plenty of shenanigans to absorb.
I think she's just only staring at the both of you just in confusion.
You haven't been around our dynamic long enough. I can drag
So
you
work
into
it
it.
out.
I can drag you into it if you want.
I'm okay. I have my own ideas.
God damn it.
Let's not overwhelm the poor thing. Or scare her off. She's on your back.
Where is she gonna go?
13.
13?
That's
Yeah.
what worries me.
I think for you and your class itself, I will say that's neutral.
Okay.
Shaman privileges with nature.
Makes sense to me.
You sense something in the air that feels extra hot for a brief moment, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Which, I know for this environment doesn't say much, but it's a distinct kind of heat that even outpaces and outcooks what the heat the volcano's giving off.
Doesn't that make her feel more like weakened or waned due to the heat?
There's some steam coming off that indicates some weakness as it kind of sizzles on Tiny's flesh.
Yeah, I bet that Umi's like skin is like a little like sizzling to, not like boiling, but just like a sizzle steam. Probably would give it off. I believe so.
So
I'm-
with the briny skin just onto you, Tiny.
Tiny would kind of like look up, just having you on one of his shoulders. Are you okay, small one?
No. It feels like it's getting hotter.
Oh, it stops. What's wrong?
The little one is saying it is getting warmer.
Starts digging through his bag. See if I got that. No, that's on somebody else. Shot in the dark. Do you have any kind of climate control, magical artifacts, or equipment?
I could rummage through Tiny's stuff, like over table, but in reality, I don't think he has much in his bags besides just usually his weapons.
It was a shot in the dark anyway.
Yeah, Tiny has not claimed a lot of loot from his adventures. Everything was either with his team or put into like a storage thing.
Well, shame on Tiny. He needs to be more greedy.
Tiny's never been greedy, bro.
That's why he needs to be more greedy. He needs to learn.
He's a lover, fighter, but not a team thief stealer.
Stop
Whatever that.
stealing. It's called taking your fair share.
Uh,
All right.
Going through your bag, I will say there is one thing that you keep as a small souvenir, but it's a little bit weird to explain. You take out what looks to be a small cube, where it looks like it's sky blue for the panels, but with gold alloy around the edges. Here's where it gets weird. You're holding it, and you're remembering something that Meliora told you when she was being nice for a change, where you click it once, and it just starts to slowly produce a bubble. As it's slowly expanding, it drifts off from the cube, and it's swallowed up by Umi as the nearest body of water to actually lessen the effects of the island. Where, for your notes, I'm just gonna say that this item is just the bubble cube. It's not a very unique item. It was something from about 150 years ago. It's just a small thing that's made for a party trick for kids.
Might help.
I mean, that as of the moment, it looks like Umi had taken it in. As Tiny would just kind of look over, feeling a little better. Yeah. Who knew kids' toy would actually help one day?
If it becomes too much, Umi, let us know.
Yes, smart one.
Well, now it only felt a little warmer, but it was not too bad.
Okay.
Only a little warmer? Okay.
I didn't feel anything, but maybe that's just me.
No, Tiny did not feel anything.
Umi might be more sensitive to temperature changes in a climate like this than we are, considering who she is.
Tiny just kind of gives you a blank stare, but he kind of just nods, assuming you're talking, like, referring to the water status she is.
It felt like some strange, unique heat, though. Like, I'm not sure.
Do you think there might be something special about this temperature change, Umi?
Possibly.
And you said it's warmer. God, lava dragon, fire genasi could be nearby.
Yeah. If it's Thiogen, let's see, it'd be maybe a little bit more visible, unless it's better below.
Wait, Bella's a fire genasi?
No, not below! 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 As he just kind of points to the ground.
Oh, below. Yeah, motherfucker, enunciate.
Tiny is from Ausland. How about you learn Outlandsian?
I know plenty of languages already. I can only stuff so many into my head.
Really, because that big head seems to always want to know more. Come on, come on. We can argue on the way and have
Ah.
nice old banters. But little Omi, yes? Keep
Mhm.
keep ear or feeling live. If you feel the same heat or any more heat,
Mhm.
no need for you to get sick on big mission,
Indeed.
Mhm.
Keep us in the loop.
please. If anything, tap on Tiny so you can get Tiny attention. Tiny will not mind. Tiny thick-headed.
Mhm.
Oh, he's very true about that.
Tiny know you want to say something. Let's go, Bobo.
Mm.
What
As-
direction are you guys going before anything?
We could talk about it over table.
Hmm.
Because we were heading further north at the current time, right?
We were, but I don't know. Do we want to necessarily go towards the heat? Was the heat in any particular direction?
No. For the third
Again,
team, no.
again, with this area how it is, it's just pretty much hot all around and dry.
True. I think maybe we should just stay the course and when we plays hot cold with us, lets us know if the temperature gets lower or not. And then if it does, we'll change course accordingly.
Maybe we walk towards along the coast, maybe a bit, or at least somewhere in between the middle, in case we need to get Umi towards water. Because with Tiny back at full speed, and as long as he's cautious, and with you being able to fly, we can get Umi back to water. Because
Yeah, we
two,
can get there safely.
because between the two of us, at the current moment, we're able to at least moderately withstand the heat. Umi is the one that could get sick in the moment.
True enough.
And again, this is our first time being on our own without any of the veterans, so it's nice to keep us all in a good condition, but we should still be cautious.
Oh yes. No, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's be overly cautious.
I don't want to hear
Don't
it
be
from
rushing
you.
in like the veterans do. You do not have the firepower.
Oh, no. Jay, you missed quite a bit of shenanigans coming
Yeah,
from
I know,
this
I
mother.
heard.
From this mother.
Hey! The plans worked, okay?
I mean, I'm no better at talking when I did the doll, but
Yeah, no shit, right?
I'm just saying, do not be like the veterans. You do not have firepower and luck on your side.
Oh, I have luck, but I don't want to push it. But no, I definitely don't have firepower. I've got one trump card that I can use maybe once before something eats me.
I'm the only one here without any magic besides what's in my blood.
I mean, you can bench press like giant trees. I think we're good.
You just gotta work on it.
Also, you can run at the speed of Sonic.
That is true.
Ain't
I will
it?
give you- I can now move up to 80.
Yeah, motherfucker is the fastest thing alive.
No. If I was the fastest thing alive, we would have solved. But either way, I'd say we kind of divert from where we were just a little bit back up to like instead of moving purely north, we like move either east or west, but a little bit divergent to the south, just in case again we need to get Umi water.
Then
And if
let's
we're
head.
And
Let's
if we're
head
blocking
east
any-
by northeast towards the coast.
Northeast?
North or east by northeast.
Okay.
So more east than northeast.
Got you.
Yeah.
So following the coastline of along the northeast by northeast, it's not hard to keep up pace to where on the left side is the regular heat that comes from this island. Not as bad as it was a few months ago. I will continue to state that to clarify from topography being more cooled. But the waves, as well as the sea breeze that is brushing against you guys on the right side, is able to level out things. as you're taking in more of the island for good enough steps as it's slowly transitioning from what little remained of the afternoon to now be nightfall, where the stars are coming out, the moon is slowly coming up the horizon line, and you guys are making decent progress to keep up with things, even with Tiny not moving at his normal speed, just walking with you guys. You're making good progress with the strides you're taking, since doing long walks at this point has become second nature. It's not an exhausting affair. But going east by northeast will actually lead you guys to a forest, where if I had the one phone that had those notes, I'd have the name for it, but unfortunately that phone is dead.
Slaughtered. Yeah, it's okay. We wouldn't know in character what the forest is called anyway.
Yeah. This forest is relatively large. It's as big as that stupid-ass forest in the first generation of Pokemon, where you could kind of harvest and find Pikachu in red and blue, like, on the way to...
Vermilion?
Yes, that one. The Vermilion Forest, that one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Stupid-ass thing where you're just like, I want to get a Pikachu, but I gotta fight these...
And then it had, like, I think, under 5% chance of showing up.
Yeah, screw that. I'd never get a Pikachu from there. It is under 5%.
Annoying. Anyway.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Enough of my grievance about Gen 1. I was a Gen 1, Gen 2 kid, as we all know. But
you get a Nidoran and you love it.
When you guys are seeing this forest for the first time, it is an interesting sight to see these massive mangrove trees that are standing proudly, but with an air around it that feels like the coolest point of the island itself. Almost like the vegetation growing from it as you're going further east makes it the neutral zone of this entire place. And it stretches for miles. Like the east point that resides where the forest is purely northeast, that takes up roughly 2/8 of the island itself as of now. The magma streams have cooled off to just look like petrified earth. There seems to be small buddings of wildlife, but nothing humanoid. Just looks like actual magma-created creatures or lava chickadees. Lava chickadees being 4-winged birds with 2 beaks and 1 eye.
How cute.
They can be adorable. Just don't have them sing, they're tone deaf. It's like Meghan Trainor as a bird.
Ouch to Meghan Trainor.
But...
Well, I guess
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if we're just waltzing down the forest, Volan's going to start humming to himself.
You son of a bitch.
You get the reference.
You son of a...
He's a bard, he gets to do it. He's a bard, he gets to do it.
I keep forgetting you're a bard now.
I've got a couple levels in it. It's not going to stick around.
Oh, you bastard.
If you get it, you're Gen 1 and you know it.
I think I know what it is.
You're forgiven.
Oh my god, it is what I think.
Gemwood Bros.
Let's get back to the campaign.
But approaching this forest is one thing. Do you guys want to keep going this way, or do you guys want to try circumnavigate elsewhere? Because this area here will be tolerable for Umi. She won't be exhausted. She won't feel ill. She won't feel tired. This is one of the few cool spots that this island is known for just topography. This whole thing of the forest and its massive greenery, that's it. If you guys want to do anything else, you have to find cool spots that are just in patches. But what do you guys want to do? This is your journey.
I mean, if Umi is feeling better, Bowen's going to want to stay the course.
Again, this is just a small patch. There's nothing really too much to it.
It's just the massive trees with the thicket itself being relatively expansive with the greenery that if you guys were barefoot, you'd feel like the coolest grass.
Oh, that is a question. I don't know if Bowen does wear shoes. He's got feet, so he can do that. I mean, we can at the very least pass through here.
We
Give
can,
her a
yeah,
break.
we can give her a chance to again catch herself, catch a breath, but Tiny does want to try and make real progress into it. But again, he has concerns since he's in charge for once,
And he wonders in the back of his mind, wonder if this is how Dees feels all the time. Even though he's been in charge to his own team.
Bowen's going to end up chopping his head. He's second guessing himself like this.
That was just more like a small like little thought as he's letting Umi rest back on the patch of grass.
Alright, well then Bowen's gonna slouch down near the both of you. It's a good thing that we managed to find this, at least for a little bit of respite. But we can't just circumnavigate this entire island. We are most likely going to have to go deeper to actually find any substance.
Yes. Umi, do you believe you can handle yourself while we either look for Kaima, any of the dragons, or even a Hellborn or anything else?
I think so if I'm able to rest here for a bit.
Okay.
Actually,
Well,
to that. Sorry, I just thought of something. The god that's angry. Do we know like anything about this one?
That would have been the other. Unless you knew something about gods also.
I mean, I've studied a fair amount of them. I can't say I know everything about every single one, but let me think.
Tiny will help you also think, but Tiny's brain is still. Well, Tiny's brain is still tiny.
I know your brain is still tiny, but I will take all the help I can get from any source, even you, Tiny.
Make a religion.
I will do mine at disadvantage. Oh, not the worst. 12.
-1 for you.
21. Got lucky.
+1 for you.
Yeet.
The name Kaima is one that's written extensively well for those that want to learn the secret art of how to merge fire magics with earth magics. Kaima is the divine offspring of Marivati, the goddess of fire herself. His own teachings for being the god of volcanoes and earthquakes, he's able to be viewed as a patron saint for the strongest people that can master fire and earth magics like no one else to, if they so chose to, learn from him secrets that have come forth and landed gracefully on his lap from his mother, and he has cultivated to share with others time and time over to make even the greatest of spellcasters.
Well, Kaima. Yeah, alright. I remember reading a few things about him. God of lava and earthquakes, is the son of the fire goddess herself. Usually isn't this volatile? That might be the right word for it, volatile. And it's said that if you ingratiate yourself well enough with him, he might share with you secrets of elements of fire and earth that could make you the greatest spellcasters of those elements ever known.
Mm.
I mean, obviously that's not terribly relevant to us, but knowing his element matters. So, being the god of lava and earthquakes, chances are he's going to be present in one of those areas, or altars or points of worship for him are going to be in areas like that. And if I were a betting lizard, all signs point to that big spewy molten mountain in the center. I don't think we can avoid that volcano for much longer.
That is what Tiny was thinking.
Tempted to just fly above it and look down, see if I can see. I worry about leaving you two.
Tiny is worried about you becoming a crispy lizard.
Fire is my element. I can handle it.
Fire, yes. Lava. Have you
I'm
ever
not
tasted?
going to take a swim, Tiny. Come on.
It's no more swim, it's more spit in face by lava.
I'm not going to get that close.
Can you blame a Tiny?
No, but come on, have a little freaking faith. Besides, fashion armor. It helps out. I don't have to worry about the acid that is spewed from the lava and the additional resistances that it gives me on top of my own natural resistances. I can handle a fair amount of heat. As long as I don't get into contact with the lava directly, I should be more or less okay.
Okay.
Alright. Enjoy your rest, you two. Spread my wings and fly up there.
Okay, you're flying. Tiny, are you just gonna hang back or are you running?
Tiny will look to Umi. Are you ready to go, small one, or do you need a moment?
I think I'm ready to go.
Okay, hop on.
Mm-hmm.
It may get a little dry as Tiny is just going to go at his normal pace now.
Okay, so you're 80 and Volan's 50? Am I remembering that correct?
Yeah, my flight's 50.
Okay, okay. So, with the two of you going at relatively fast paces through, you're taking note that although this island is hot for obvious reasons. There are small hot spring locations that you're noticing as you're running past, going from east to west, that are more spread out across the area. It's not the best kind of thing, but right now it seems like if there are hot spring locations, then there should be a calmer atmosphere, which kind of sets a small seed aside for later as to why that is. If there are cooler locations spread abound, why is this island still so hot? Doesn't make sense, doesn't add up. I will say...
Good point, voice in my head.
Oh. I will say, getting halfway where Tiny will pause to have you catch up. I need...
Damn you!
I need one of the three of you to roll just a simple d20.
Gonna get the special die out for this one.
Oh, it sounds like Strider wants to do it. He has had the best luck so far.
You have failed the special die. 8.
You have a mulligan.
I'm not sure if rolling higher is a good thing.
No. Just reminding you.
I know. I've got a couple of them.
8. Give me a moment.
I have to stick with it. Can't trust whether or not it's higher or lower, so I'm just gonna have to hope for the best.
No, that's a good mindset.
Okay, let me just...
Special die goes in the... Or wait, I should actually wait for results.
No, it just...
It's really nerve-wracking when the DM's doing a shit ton of math.
It's either that or he's just doing this to build suspense.
Okay.
He would be pure evil if he did that.
I know this guy. He would.
God damn it.
Okay. So, halfway through where, as you're touching down Volan to give Tiny a piece of your mind, it won't stick for what's about to leave your lips as a massive roar has entered the atmosphere. The entire... Yes.
Wait, so that's above me?
It is above all three of you. The entire area goes very quiet as the very heat itself skyrockets for just a brief moment that even for you, Volan, gets to be a little intense where your scaled skin is seeping with sweat for a brief second before it just dies out. Everything is cooled for a brief moment. Massive pause, touchdown, no wings on the back, but kind of like a Japanese dragon with the elongated body and having two sets of antlers where it has molten lines across its flesh, decorative scales raced abound with jewel-like eyes, but a body this beautiful still is covered in numerous markings and scars to where it seems like it's bleeding ichor of sorts, where this, although you guys do not know this, is one of the two lava dragons.
I mean, I'm sure we can guess.
You'd be surprised if you knew what the other one looked like.
But we don't, so...
Nope. Again, we have no knowledge on these guys except they exist.
I mean, it's a... I'm just going to assume it's one of them. I don't know better. I don't know how many lava dragons there are around here.
as they are looking directly at the three of you, he then speaks of,
"Who dares stand on my master's land?"
Oh God, how far away is he from all this?
he is mere centimeters away from you guys.
Okay, I'm going to immediately fly in and speak in Draconic. Meant no trespass. We're friendly. We're friendly.
You see one of the eyes independently traced to you, and he starts to speak in Kur, the ancient language that predates Draconic.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I don't cur.
Learn, bitch.
Wait. Well, could I at least pick up sections of the dialect and recognize that it's cur?
Yes. Because although Kur predates you, certain verbiage still sticks, where for you it's broken common for the modernization of it, where all you hear is, I know, believe, lies, allies, from, scorn.
Oh, name doesn't sound familiar. All right. I would try my best to respond in a way that hopefully can be conveyed that we don't know the scorn, not hear from them, come from a very different island. We sensed something was wrong. We came to investigate and help.
The other eye independently goes to Tiny, as you, Tiny from Owslin, will know this is the language of the yokai that he speaks, as he only states,
"Do you know of this champion who dares speak to me in an infant language?"
Tiny would take a knee. Forgive him. He is very rash, but has a kind heart.
"Do you also walk along the same path as Scorn?"
Could Tiny try and get a gauge on the attitude or the intensity of where he's going with the idea of scorn?
what's your intuition looking like?
It is at a +2.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yes.
Okay.
I again am going to be doing it's a disadvantage.
Gotta get that rest in soon.
Yeah, but it would be a 6. All right, it would be an 8 with the modifier, so I'm guessing I'm minusing 1.
Yeah, you're minusing 1. You can't tell. Shout out to Frank Welker for teaching me how to do this voice.
Tiny's face would, when he says scorn, would show very obvious confusion. He's scorn?
He's just slowly growling, where even just the way that the mouth is closed and just the tremble in his voice goes, the island rattles softly, like a low magnitude earthquake. He then decides to speak in common.
"I will not have these games again. Do you ally yourself with scorn? Or are you the same as him?
Okay, my connection's good. Okay.
No, your connection's good. This is just, again, we have a legendary based creature in front of us.
No,
We're
it's
scared,
not that.
damn it.
It's not that. I saw the way my Wi-Fi has been, and you guys know tech issues and any stream is a thing. So you're just like, wait a minute, hold on.
No, it's good. It's good that you're wary. I'm just trying to figure out proper phrasing or proper things that could be said that hopefully others have not used.
He wants
But
to
I
be
know-
unique, dang it.
Because over table, I don't think we know who the scorn is.
I certainly don't. I'm running through my notes.
The name or and the pretense on a he, which means it's a possible individual, is what's going through my mind. Since I hear again scorn, it seems to be a title or a form of enunciation to a name.
I'm leaning more towards it being in the name of an individual, maybe even the other dragon, but you know, Volan is nervous. So he's just being like nakedly honest. Even if it's a bad idea.
You know what? I'm gonna just keep risking random rolls. Could I do a history check to see if the name the Scorn is something familiar that could have been mentioned by the vets?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna mulligan this 9 away just to see if I can get a decent chance.
Okay.
Because the other one was a 15, and I really don't want another bad roll. 11.
11.
You need to sleep.
11, yeah.
That is neutral.
Or 12. I know it was 11. It was 11, my bad.
That is neutral. In passing, when you guys were in the summer gala, there was a roster that you saw for who was participating in the Blacklist tournament. One of the members in the brood that signed up to participate is an individual named Scorn. If you guys need it, I will type up each of the members that are registered.
Strider,
Wait.
no, do we think we need that?
Well, Volan had been going out of his way to try to get more information from there, so it's possible that he came across the roster? I think that's more something the DM would decide for me.
I'm leaving it open to you guys if you want it or not. Free of time.
I mean, I'll take it. If you're giving it to me, I'm taking it. You offer freely, I snatch it greedily.
Snow, do you want the roster of who is registered in the brood for the Blacklist tournament? Because if Snow has no objections, okay.
Yay, Snow, tiebreaker.
So these are the individuals from the brood that are signed up. The leader is named Vile, and the members are Scorn, Ravage, and Blood.
And from information that we were given through our various sources, we knew the brood came here in some regard and have something to do with the Hellborn carcass, right?
That is correct.
But we do not know
So-
to what extent they are related to that, whether it's a positive or negative, right?
That is also correct.
Okay, still kind of back at square one, but we now know Brood is the Brood and Scorn guy are related now over table.
I mean, the brood has never struck me as anything but a negative force. I think it might be a fair assumption to think that being an ally of Scorn would be a bad thing.
Yeah, because if my memory serves me right, the brood, whenever they've been brought up, has always been and usually a negative connotation, or that's how I usually been taking it.
That's what I've taken it as from what I've found out about them.
So the question is, who wants to speak, you or me?
I mean,
I'm-
he's addressing you. I'm pretty sure if I speak out of turn, he's going to drown me in lava.
That is true, and I do not need a fried Volan to bring back home.
Yeah, I don't want to be fried either, thank you. That's why he's kind of shut up at this point.
Oh my
He's a
god,
mad
he's
dragon
learned.
when he sees one.
He's
He's a mad
learned.
dragon when he sees one, damn it!
I'm sorry, I had to poke. I needed a little humor. I'm sorry.
Fine, take your ding.
Tiny would just shake his head. No, we do not know. We are not associated with Scorn of the Brood.
Wait, the brood? No, hell no, we're not associated with them.
You see this lava dragon taking a moment to collect itself, breathing in and exhaling out with a massive wind that feels so dry that for anyone that feels like it's going to be extra intense, I will let you roll Constitution with advantage, seeing this coming.
I mean, dryness doesn't really bother Bolin, I don't think. He's got so many heat and fire resistances.
The only resistances I got is to Pulse and Ethereal. But I don't think that'll count for a dry breath attack, if it's a breath attack.
Not breath. This is for thermal in its purest sense. This is not fire. This is not any energy. This is from the primal source that affects anything.
Is there sulfur smell in his breath?
No, there's no sulfur. Okay. There's no miasma. It's just pure element.
It's just heat hitting us. It's just a hot breath.
Could I have
It's not
Tiny
an attack, it's just them breathing.
at least put himself in front of Umi real quick? Because again, she doesn't do well with the... Okay. I will take a Constitution roll just because of that. And since you said it's what it is, I will just do it at neutral since, again, see, I would let you know my roll. I need to stop rolling. I'm gonna mulligan this.
Oh,
God damn it, man.
Like, even with Tiny's thing, it'd still be decent, but I'm not...
Sleep! Sleep!
Okay, at 12.
Oh my god, man. You need to sleep.
Oh, yeah, let me just sleep right now.
I'm gonna tie him down to his fucking bed at the end of this.
He's been sleeping. It just takes a long time for exhaustion to go.
Keeping him out of this crap for days until he's 100%. Gonna get his own ass killed because of his crap dice.
You know what? These dice are maybe not the feature.
I mean, they've been pretty unkind to you today.
Bolin,
I'll get different sets of dice.
do you want to do the Constitution, or are you just going to take it?
Yeah, I'll do a con roll. Let's see where we're at. Oh, she says 29.
Okay. So,
Did you steal one by the way?
for neutral, you will be taking 30 points of elemental damage. For those that are in this success range, like You, Volan, you'll be taking 15 for the half.
Wait. No, sorry. I did that calculation wrong. I actually rolled a 19.
You will still be taking half. 19
Okay,
just
so-
barely succeeds.
So that was 15 damage, you said?
15 damage.
Alright, so I'm taking 30.
You're taking 30.
Is Umi taking any damage?
No, you're protecting her.
Thank fuck.
However, in this whole thing after the lava dragon finishes just taking a breath, right behind you guys, just poof, slamming down. In contrast to the lava dragon before you, this one has 2 sets of gigantic wings. More pronounced scales with smaller horns. 2 sets of eyes, then when it opens up its maw, you see 2 rows of teeth inside. Where this is the second and the only other living lava dragon. Where these are the 2 protector beast of Shepherd's Cradle. Both of these are gargantuan size. They are over 30 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And since they are protector beast, they are above legendary class of the encounter tier. These are labeled as World Breaker tier.
In big, bold red letters, don't fuck around and find out.
Quick lore question. Is it because... Are they considered World Breaker while on Shepherd's Cradle, or in just in general existence?
Protector beast are creatures that are given autonomy by the gods that they are bonded with. Any creature of that accountability are creatures that... It's kind of like for wizards how they made the apex predator being Tarask for a reason, because they were these hulking beasts. There was nothing that could stop them because nothing existed that could stop them in full. Ultos and all of the Anubix star system and everything else in the universe does not have that issue. Tarask are lower tier encounter groups now because of creatures like these. Protector Beast can actually destroy a world within an instant if the gods ever demanded it, because they are given that kind of power that can even shatter a universe faster than a DBZ character. That is the whole growth rate. That is power.
Bigger, redder letters. Don't fuck around and find out.
Thank you, Strider. Now give me back my damn marker.
Fine.
Need this.
Might as well write it on my forehead at this point.
As long as you have a mirror. You might want to write it backwards.
Oh, I could write it backwards. I'll write it on my hand. I'll see it more often.
So we're surrounded by 2 dragons.
Yes, where the one with wings decides to speak up of, "You do not resemble the same horrendous ones that were with scorn."
Because we're not. We are not with scorn.
Smell like an enemy of Kaima's.
No.
I
We are-
assure you we are not.
We are here to undo the mistake they've done that has angered Kaima.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mistake. Dear brother, they're talking about clearing the mistake.
How amusing, brother.
As they're now trying to circle around you guys, just trapping you in an almost draconic dance with them in a circular motion, perfectly matching each other's footsteps, but their gazes just piercing through your very body.
Okay, I'm gonna land beside the other two. I'm not staying in the air. They're gonna melt us. They can at least do it all at once.
Tiny's words may be rash, but we have heard from a friend, someone who is a friend of Kaima's, who is worried about Kaima, your lord, your god. That events done here have upset him.
They slow down a bit, but they're still eyeing with caution. Does anyone want to do a persuasion check?
Oh gods. Fuck.
Got it.
God, you've been quiet this entire time.
I was going to reach out to Umi. It's like, no.
You out of all people. You're the most innocent soul here.
Joe, what's your persuasion at, Tiny?
Doesn't mean I have high persuasion. I don't.
I have a 3, but I'm at disadvantage. Remember this.
No, you're the last one. Umi, what are you at?
3.
We are all at 3. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, at the very least, Umi, aid me. Can you at least aid me? Use your big old innocent eyes.
Don't forget, Shredder, you are also a bard, so you have bardic inspiration.
Not high enough level for bardic inspiration.
You don't? Oh, that's actually nice to know.
Yeah, I don't actually.
I've been wondering about that. That's just more like over the top.
Do you want to aid Snow? Like, you can just say, I aid you, or I help you.
Go on, aid him.
I'll give it a shot, but I don't feel confident about this.
You don't have to do much.
Just gotta make it 10. That's all you gotta do.
Well.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Oh?
What does that mean?
Oh.
When
Making me dread.
Oh,
Jesus!
That's without an aid. That's without an aid roll.
Turn that 3 into a 4.
Hey.
There you freaking go.
You guys need
got the
a
most
20
adorable
or
eyes.
higher to do this.
Umi pulls the most adorable eyes out of the world this one has ever seen.
I knew there was a reason why I protected you.
They both stop circling around to stand opposite of where they were standing before, as they're just looking at the three of you. Because of Umi finally looking around to give the most innocent eyes of wonder, like she's Steven Universe with stars in his eyes, just looking at the 2 lava dragons like she's one of those excitable kids at the amusement park, or just looking at the zoo of like, oh, I want to see my favorite animal kind of feel.
Of course, she's the one who's excited out of all of us.
They're stationary. So now, whatever you guys do next will either lower the next DC or raise it. So make what you say count.
Do we want to talk about it over table before one of us says something?
Remember, guys, you have Jay for consultation if you need him.
That is true.
Yeah.
Get the heck over here. I'm dragging you in for concentration. What do we say?
Hey, you have you met these dragons yourself?
That image is great.
I will pull you from the heavens into this table.
But Jay, quick question: have you met these dragons before yourself, or have you heard anything about them in passing? I know it was a while ago.
It
Hopefully you
was a
have
long
notes.
while ago. I think there were dragons when we met.
Yeah, you
Came
met
along?
them, Jay. They were these
Yeah.
same two brothers.
Okay, it's just been a hot minute. So
Oh, I know it's been several sessions. I understand.
then again, I block out most of Shepherd's Cradle because of the wedding.
God damn it! Your trauma is not helping us.
No, I know. Wait, no, but yeah, no, we did meet the brothers.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
maybe we should just do the opposite of what you did, because I get the feeling that
Hey,
they're
to
mad
be
because of
fair,
something
nothing
you did.
Our
wrong.
fault that they got pissed.
Jay
Okay.
and Bello did nothing wrong. That is the
No.
funniest thing everyone has said. Bello has done nothing wrong on Shepherd's Cradle. They put that on the Bible.
Literally,
Again.
the only one who did nothing wrong was literally Bello, and
It's just, but still trauma.
Would it even be a good idea to mention your name?
I mean, you could try it.
Yeah, we can only get one shot. This isn't an idea to start
No,
experimenting.
no, it's,
Couldn't
we don't
mention
get
your friends of Bello.
if they know you.
They should.
Or, that's true.
They should, but whether or not they've got a positive view of you?
I
just
mean, we
more-
gave nachos to Kima, so
Who's Kemal?
Yeah, that's what does that.
Who's Kemal?
Guys, leave Jay alone. He's tired.
No, that's fair, but I'm like,
I mean,
cool.
yeah, but great. You gave it to
Anyway.
a person whose name we don't understand. We don't know the relationship. We need context, my dude.
You'll meet him soon enough. Anyway, yeah. Tell him your friends of Bello.
Oh god, we're too good. Oh god.
What's Bello? Let's talk down with the brothers anyway.
All right, Tiny. Which one of us says this?
Give me a moment. I'm still over the fact that the casual. Oh yeah, we gave not just to Kemal. Like, who's Kemal?
We have to move past the chemo.
No, I can't. That's unlocked.
I'll drag you away from the chemo. You don't
No,
need the
that-
chemo.
Bro, I'm actually stun locked right now.
God, it has to be me now, doesn't it?
No, give me a minute. Give me a minute just to be like. I would love this DC to be lower, but
Yeah, so would I. Look, we just have to trust in Bello's natural charisma and wonderfully friendly attitude. If there's one thing that we know about Bello, is that he's an awesome dude who gets along with a lot of people or has sex with a lot of people. Either way, most people have like positive outlooks of him.
Yeah, that's probably ironic, considering Bello hasn't actually been with that many people.
You've been with more than one.
Yeah, but I mean, campaign-wise, not really.
Well, whatever. You have that reputation.
He flirts with people, yes.
you just naturally first with people. That's about it.
Well, either way, it's been more or less a positive outcome with him. People like him. So we should trust that there's a good chance that they like him too, if they know him.
Okay, but how do we bring Bell up in this situation? Like, why would we be bringing Bell's name into this situation? I'm trying to think.
I mean, we are aware that the veterans have a history. They have mentioned Shepherd's Cradle in passing. No details, mind you, but the name has been dropped. We have heard it.
We have heard it. We've heard mention, and again, both
Heard
neither
mention
of
of the awful wedding.
yes, and sadly, neither of us were there when they bought Shepherd's Cradle and went a little bit more around the ideas of wanting to help, just fix up a lot of loose ends and a lot of mixed emotions. So the both of us are out of that information, but Umi knows a little bit about that. But again, Umi's Umi.
Umi's eyeballs are the only reason why they haven't torched us yet. I'm willing to pass the buck.
Exactly. But she's a very
Umi,
quiet lass.
you can't opt out on this one. We need you.
But it,
Whenever one of you is ready.
Oh, son of a bitch. Roll for it.
You guys are
Just
doing
like-
rollies to see who does it?
What do you want?
am I doing it at disadvantage?
No, you're not doing it at
don't do
disadvantage. You're
disadvantage
D20 and I'm
in
D20.
rollies.
Fuck your disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll do
Oh,
rollies.
Umi, I like you just sitting back and watching. You're lucky you're adorable.
Snow, I will drag you through the mud. I know you. I will drag you back from hell. Don't you just fucking sit there. Look all fucking innocent. I know you.
You know she's doing the smart play. It's hard to even disrespect.
No, don't you dare. I saw what you did there. Don't you play coy. Fine, we'll do... Fine. Since she's being this way, we'll do rollies. What's the... Okay, is it higher or lower?
Rollies is the highest roll wins every time.
Yeah.
So the one who wins, that they'll speak. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go. This is really what it's come down to. Damn you, Snow. I know why. All right, let's go.
All right. 3.
17.
Enjoy.
Rollies always wins.
I guess I'm in charge.
You are in charge.
I can't.
Bull and be like, go get him,
till
later.
I can't wait. Tiny will remember this.
I hope you do.
God, now I had to think.
I mean, look, you would not have wanted Volan to speak. You know how Volan is. Would you have even trusted him to do it right?
I have faith in him. When he's not
Really?
going volatile. When he's not going volatile.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but now of all times.
Again,
Umi's
Tiny's
getting cheap pants at the end of this, though.
Tiny would look up between the twin dragons. The reason why we are here are veterans of our group. The Council of 1,000 Names wish to assist due to a previous event that happened on Tuesday Island. They wish to make amends. They wish to help. We have spent a small fortune to secure this island under their name by Captain Ametista, Commander Belova, and Paladin these nuts. They still hold feelings for whatever occurred some time ago. And hearing that Kaima, your lord, has fallen ill, fallen into distress, and if you are the two guardians we have heard about, they wish to make amends. They are sadly occupied for the moments. So we came here in their name. We only hope you may believe us. We came here to assist, not to cause more trouble for you.
Volan's just gonna nod. Nod.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. DC has
So-
been lowered.
So neutral roll for me then, and I have no mulligans.
Assist. Can I assist and bring him up to advantage?
You can do it if you want.
I'm doing it.
I will take.
Exactly. Go.
These are new dice. I have not touched them in a while.
Oh, great. So they're neglected.
No, they've been sealed. Yeah, they've been neglected. You said with persuasion?
Yes.
That is sadly a 10.
Oh.
Give me one
Killing me,
second.
Tiny.
What's up?
Give me 1 second.
Look, man, I'm trying. I think the other one was a nat 1.
Ah!
Tiny should not be allowed to do rolls until he's back to normal, bro.
Okay.
Look, these... They're going back in the tomb.
Wrong dice. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, they're there forever.
I'm trying, man. You...
That's what I get for passing the buck to you.
Okay.
Yes! Yes, it is.
We're not dead yet.
Okay. So, from all the stuff I had to just roll, you just barely hit the neutral zone.
We are gonna take that.
Just
I want to see what-
barely.
Uh-huh.
From the moment you're bringing up the council, you can see in their minds they're processing things. And with it, you actually see from the magma streams their thought processes that are racing underneath your feet. The face of Ametista back when she was an owlin with the beak, fighting against a man that with one swing of a sword sent her crashing with a massive scar on her chest. There is Belovac, creating a lifetime supply of nachos for the god Kaima, where it's
Are you fucking kidding me?
has a small transition of Kaima still enjoying this to this day with tears in his eyes of just how delicious this is.
And the more absurd thing is that it worked.
There is a vision of D's with wide eyes of fear, standing before a woman in robes, but with skin made out of light, with glyphs racing from her form slowly. But there's a fourth person that the three of you do not know about. That is a satyr that would try to morph into a dragon, but would also be seen toppling from the heat. As that same satyr you guys are seeing, when they disappeared, they left a small crack in the universe that seemed to usher something of a problem that, when that moment occurred, kinda seems to also intertwine with a small incident that you would be familiar with, Volan, where that was the first instance where arcane magic broke for a brief moment.
Wait a damn minute. That's when it happened? It happened here?
Question Beast.
What?
You said Tiny wouldn't recognize the Satyr, right?
Yes.
I think there was a time Tiny actually had a very small interaction.
You met him when he looked older. This is him looking younger.
Okay. Fair enough.
The distinction would be a little bit off for Tiny because facial recognition would be different, like a more mature face with the beard versus a kind of babyish face.
Okay.
But for everyone looking for lore stuff before the schism happened, that crack when the satyr left was the prelude before the mask left to make it completely begin its dwindling effect of arcane magics. Because I keep up with continuity for how it affects the world.
It's now Volan's turn to be stun-locked with this revelation. All he's thinking is, if we have to fix that gap, we are so fucked.
As the memories conclude, the one with wings starts off by saying, well, it has been some time since we've seen them. Lord Kaima did not have the kindest things to say about most of them.
Except for the one that made nachos.
Oh, yes, that one. He was fun. As was the bird woman.
Pity that she...
As soon as he says that, bolts hit him in the spine that rip through his flesh, where he winces for a bit upon uttering one of the words that cannot be said in Isano.
Right.
I meant to say it's a shame that she was unable to avoid a misunderstanding with Lord Kaima. Her and the small one.
Quite. Still, you three claim to be of their clan.
Volan snaps out of his stunlock and goes, yes. We know of the people you speak of. They're back on our island. Doing quite well. A little changed since you last saw them based on those visions, but still the same people.
Tiny would nod. Yes, but whoever the goat person was, Tiny has never met. Tiny has heard many disdain for a goat person, time and time again.
Yeah, and if it's the same person, it's starting to make a hell of a lot of sense why they're pissed.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Quite. Still, if you're from that clan, then allow us a small bit of hospitality. Whereas the one with wings has the wind expand for a bit. The sound of the island comes back slowly before fully clicking back in. Where they introduce themselves, where the one with wings says, "My name is Galahad. The one behind you is my younger brother.
Mustafa. We are the last of the lava dragons. And we serve under Lord Kaima.
An honor and a privilege. I am Vanu Volan. This is Tiny and Umi.
Tiny VV of Ausland. It is an honor.
Umi's just all kinds of starstruck, looking like a giddy child, hopping on the back of Tiny's back, looking at these two.
It is most interesting to see two men of a different race raise a child together. We appreciate what you do.
Maybe slight misunderstanding there.
This is a great misunderstanding. These
It's
draconic.
so nice to see that two men can just adopt a child and raise them up with such vigor and no false bravado, brother.
Indeed.
Guardian deities of Kaima. This man here, this draconic, is more of a brother to me.
Oh, really?
Sure, yes.
We totally believe you.
This is going to become a thing, is it?
What? We've got to give up. We've got to give up. Let's.
Yeah, at least this lightens the mood.
Yeah. Pick our battles.
Yeah.
So, you have come to visit Lord Kaima, or you have come to witness what has been bestowed upon our very land. Which is it?
Beast.
We should probably start consider the like source of Germany.
God damn it, Snow. I finally saw the GIF. God damn it, Snow.
It's not the first time this happened to one of my characters. The table with snow around. Every time I have a brotherly relationship, it's like, oh yeah, these guys are together. Like, wait, what?
We need to stop getting along like a married couple.
Unfortunately, if you banter with me with a character, you're kind of stuck with this, apparently. I think this is my curse.
I mean,
So-
I wasn't serious anyways. This is fucking hilarious.
Always has been since day one.
Absolutely.
God damn it. Fucking GIF broke me.
Really, that's all it takes? We need to stop trying so hard.
It's just, I was like, okay, I'm getting super, super serious. Then just the one fucking anime laughing GIF after the assortment of other GIFs leading up to this. I'm like, God damn it. Especially Moopsy. Anywho.
You can blame Belovic for that, though.
Oh, I know. Anywho. What were you saying, Fluff? Because it kind of cut out for you.
Again, Tiny would have asked questioning of bestowed. But again, not entirely sure what that entails.
Okay. So, it's first Galahad that states, "Were you not here to clean up for the a dead prince that is left on our land.
That was one of the tests we had in mind, yes. But a prince?
Ah, yes. A dead prince. Heir to the dominion of envy, it is the first prince Artevel of the First Dominion.
You said the circle of what? Envy?
Circle of Envy. I will type to you guys his full name for your notes. Artevel.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, so you said first prince of circle, okay. Yeah.
The 9 hells are being restructured as we speak. And envy is the new first ring.
Gotcha.
Because it is the weakest sin, according to most.
I mean, I can get behind that idea. Also means that this isn't going to be a... Well, it's still Prince. They're still important. But at least they're potentially
still-
not that dangerous.
No, but it could be a... It's very odd that it might be a political-based thing going on.
Usually when you get deeper in the circles, the demons go worse. But who knows? We'll find out, I guess.
But this is a Hellborn, which is part of the newer race of... again, this is just over table. Again, this is a Hellborn, which is a newer demon race that's coming about. Or resurfacing.
Yeah. Don't really
It's
know
not
too
like
much
it-
about them.
It's not like it's a tiefling or anything that goes... Again,
Yeah, God forbid it be something familiar. I start making a brand new tabletop.
Gee, if only that was an issue for people that weren't the game makers at this very table that are also slowly creating a brand new system for said game and are just making modules for existing games to make this cross-platform accessible. Oh, that's such a tragedy. Too bad the Pinkertons can eat my dick.
and we hit our one quota of mentioning that we're making a system.
Hey, we've got to advertise somehow.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, we are definitely going to have to collect that body.
Yes. But it would be rude not to say hello to the Lord of the land. We got to that protects this land.
Oh, absolutely. We have to pay our respects. Especially if we intend to live here.
That is very true.
And hey, we're on good footing. As well keep it going until we ruin it.
Why would you jinx it?
I am not jinxing. Jinxing are not a thing! God, don't be so superstitious.
If you two are finished arguing like a married couple, would you
Sorry.
like to go to the location where the corpse is?
Yes, it would be great if you would lead us. We appreciate that.
Brother, would you put them on your back? I'm bleeding again from the...
I understand, brother. You don't need to go into any further details. Alright, on your pop. Get on my spine.
Would offer healing, but I'm pretty damn sure that I can't do anything in that regard.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Bullen will just fly up there on the back and...
Tiny will just hop on, carrying Gooby, putting her in front like a child. Says apparently this is now my child.
I Make sure she buckles her seatbelt.
You actually hear a click.
How did you even... Never mind.
Umi and
Danny
her
had-
3 dads coming this spring to CBS.
Damn it, 2.5 Men failed. We are not reviving this concept.
And if
Actually, who am
you're
I kidding?
wondering,
2.5 Men was really popular.
Corpses, how did we get here? You'll figure it out as we go.
Don't worry, Yumi. It'll all make sense when you come back.
Yeah. And if you're wondering how I have baby strips, either pee or flop. That's my general story.
Fair enough.
You know what? That checks. That checks.
So, upon taking off to briefly head westward at a very fast rate, faster than a jumbo jet in our world, because dragons, if we're being honest, would beat a jumbo jet.
Yeah, they would.
Heading westward to then careen a little bit northwest from where the base of the volcanic mountain. They touch down to where the western coastline has it to where there are the beaches that surround this place. The beaches hold a mixture of gold and black sand that shimmers extra brightly when the water hits. But it's not the beauty of the gold and black sand that hits you. What hits you is the body resting right there in the center for the western shore. Now, unlike other corpses, it is a prince from one of the new lords and ladies of the new 9 Rings. The system of power you guys do not know. But with this corpse being pinned, it just sits there. It doesn't die, but it's dead. It doesn't breathe, but it's not breathing. Its heart does not beat, but you hear a heartbeat. It is a Schrodinger's situation. And all is stuck on a massive 3-pronged circle that is encasing this corpse, to make it still feel like it's not a corpse.
So it's on a ritualistic kind of situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
I don't trust this for a second.
The $7 Lux Craving.
they left the body of a first prince. No, I do not trust it.
Hmm.
There is a heartbeat, but he meant to be dead. It don't sound dead.
Hmm.
As Tiny's attention would go to the winged one whose name is Galahad, right?
Yep, Galahad's the one with wings.
A Galahad, if Tiny may call you that.
What is it, young one?
What purpose did the brood have to do this?
Before he answers, he and his brother exhume a fiery breath of white flames that encase them as they shrink down to human forms, as they both look like bald men with pointed ears, dressed in red robes, red hooded robes, and maroon trousers. No shirt, no shoes. Galahad finally speaks up to state. Evidently, for all intents and purposes, there seems to be some sort of idea, an ideological kind of course. Trying to set up a voice, it's a little bit harder for me to sound like a mortal human, so I have to curtail my vote. Okay, we're fine. The purpose of this ritual came from their leader. I didn't get his name.
Tiny believes the name is Vile from documents Tiny had seen, but apologies for interrupting.
Oh, it's fine. That individual was definitely vile. I don't know their name, though. Either way. They had a sort of ritual where they used the individual named Scorn. He had powers similar to a man that we've known for a long time. You all may not know this man. He's recently gone to calling himself, I believe, Gabriel.
Oh, Mr. Gabriel?
Oh, God.
Wait, he has magic on the same level as Mr. Gabriel?
Not Scorn, the leader, whatever his name is.
The Vile man.
He is very vile, yes. But he has powers similar to students of his. Not the same tier as Gabriel's. I mean, if you've met the man, you know that's a whole nother caliber. You'd need lifetimes to reach that sort of thing.
Yes.
Which, the two of you are nodding, remembering the summer gala and how Gabriel alone almost had enough power to destroy the world.
Yep.
That's another world breaker tier.
You gotta stop running into those.
I don't think we have a choice. I think
No,
it's just
we're
our
not
fate.
given a choice.
I think it's just our fate at this point.
We are gonna piss off one of these one day, and I am gonna be blamed. I know it.
I mean, we're on the bad side of a god known as the God Killer, so it's only a matter of time.
Well, just because he can kill God doesn't mean he can kill a mortal.
Either
What?
way. Galahad continues. They were trying to set up a ritual that would, in theory, according to their leader, bring forth a sort of creature of sorts. What creature, I do not know. But it seemed odd how they were going about it. Evidently, when we were making our rounds after hearing this, there was something odd about this whole entire affair, where we almost could have sworn we saw one of the new Lords of Hell itself, an individual by the name of Kainan. Where, for you guys, I'm just gonna type in this for above table notes.
Please.
that is for you guys' notes of Kainan, or Kanan. This is small notes of Galahad doesn't know this. He just knows it's a demon lord, and his name is Kanan, or Kainan. However you want to pronounce it, it still reads the same however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, he goes
Bolin
further into detail. Yes, Strider.
Oh, I was just going to say that Bolin is looking a million miles away with his hand in his pocket, filling with that eyeball. He's making some connections while he's listening.
Perfect. So, Galahad continues. When we were stumbling forth, there was this oddness to the air when Kanan was here. It soon led to demons and devils and fiends alike, for the first time being able to touch this place. Almost as if the glyphs from the springtime and from the summer had merged to make a weakened presence of sorts. Luckily, Lord Kaima was able to deal with the known problems, but while we were doing this, the brood had left. They summoned all of these things, and yet
They decided to abandon their issues and their problems onto our very shore. Like rat fakes that need to be eliminated.
before they continue, what do the two of you think so far about the brood's operation?
Bolin's attempting to comprehend the scale is trying to determine ways that it can be matched. Hence why he's fiddling with the eyeball in his pocket. Starting to realize what Gabriel was trying to tell him.
Tiny's more or less just trying to figure out why cause a distraction like this or create an obstacle like this just for it to happen. Let things come through. Allow things just to play the way they do and then just leave. Even more so, possibly leaving a suspended dead prince here. Even more so, again, because Tiny doesn't understand the whole protection or the glyphs. He has no idea about that, but it's just more like, it sounds like something had been able to bypass something to him. But why create a situation like this? It feels like a distraction is what is going through his mind. But for who or why?
Okay.
That is all a fair question.
The brothers continue.
We were left in such dire straits that our own weakened landmass almost led to my own capture.
And to my very own demise. We may be powerful, but we can be worn down in the worst circumstances. And using our strength to keep this island protected without any sort of anchor or any sort of ties to keep things together properly. That is a lot to do, even in such a fast amount of time. wasn't...
What do you... Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, if it wasn't for that witch of the waters that flew past here not that long ago, we might have had other issues.
Which of the waters?
Volan's eyes shift to Umi.
Umi's just listening intently while watching the dragons because she has no idea.
Volan will dismiss what passing thought entered his mind.
Mustafa picks up where his brother left off.
She rode on a broom in passing to look for something or someone. And she performed something to keep things at bay for unknown reasons. To be fair,
The way Volan's eyes widen suddenly. No, I had to interrupt because I just realized who they might be talking about, so Volan's now realized it.
Yeah.
And he's having a bit of a mini freak out. Son of a bitch! Anyways, continue.
Tiny would just see you have a mini freak and just kind of pull you in, just... And, like, offer his arm as a freaking stress toy if you need it.
Volan just pats him. It's like, as to indicate that he's fine, but man, is he upset.
He's still
He's like,
keeping you...
"God dang it.
He's still keeping his supposed partner within arm's reach.
What are you doing, man?
I'm creating shipping, apparently.
Don't you dare.
It's
You
too
leave that
late.
to the internet. You leave it to the internet, damn it.
Blame the DM. He started this. I'm running with the joke now.
No. We have to be popular enough for the internet to do it. We don't do it ourselves.
Too late, done it.
Nah.
I mean, if I can figure out all of the best moments, we could have this thing skyrocket, but we do too many things that are worthy of a best of. Anywho.
It's called a
One
parts. You do it in parts. You release them per month, damn it.
At some point. Still, Mustafa continues where it's just...
to be frank, we thought it was a member of the court of He that was going to save us.
But no members of the court of Yi have been seen in quite some time.
Does that name sound familiar to Volan? I doubt it.
Not a one. None of you guys would know about the court of Yi.
Great, gotta love
No.
more contextless names!
I will type this out for your notes.
God. All the note taking today.
We got the two lore guys here.
Yeah, one of them's really bad at it too.
So many notes. Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Write more of them, that's what we will still do.
But the two brothers seem to take a pause to think things over. But in this moment you guys have, what do the two of you want to do since Umi's just in awe right now? She can't register anything else. She's just in awe of these two lava dragons in human form now.
Well, first I'm gonna envy how she can just vibe during this entire thing. And he's still stuck on that water witch.
Tiny's more curious about the whole they don't have ties, which Tiny doesn't understand. Because again, he's never really dealt with gods or their divine protectors in any way.
Volan's
So-
gonna do something stupid.
Oh no.
I will crush your skull. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
You might not. Volan just raises the hand for a moment. Excuse me. The water witch you mentioned. Did you happen to have a name?
Did I have a... head, just kind of tilts his head down to think, while Mustafa is just kind of staring upwards towards the cloudy sky to then just stay.
She introduced herself as Vivi. And then she was gone like raindrops on a soft day.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Please continue.
Tiny would speak up. You had mentioned in a form of tone, you do not have ties? Tiny is not familiar with that definition mean.
We do not associate with the court of Yi in any regard. They're an odd bunch.
They work with the Sphinx, and they observe wave makers to make sure that they are worthy of their title, their seat, and what they need to do for the era in question. That is not for them to decide. That is the free choice of the wave makers themselves.
Wave makers?
Heard this term quite a few times in reference to some of us.
Wait, the Sphinx. Vovo.
Mhm.
Back during the summer gala on whatever that was, Tiny should not remember.
Yeah, it's kind of a blur, but yeah.
Tiny did remember seeing you on TV with the rest of the group. Was that thing that was next to you a big cat statue thing?
Hmm. Question. Over table. I think it was, but I want to make sure I'm right.
You guys encountered the Tantalus Sphinx.
Yeah, right. Okay, it was that gigantic one, right?
Yep. That shrunk to the size of a little girl.
And then it's still just kind of hanging around.
Yeah, it is still around. We kind of just sort of forgot about it, but it is still around.
I think we've
It's
chosen.
just surviving.
I think most of us, besides Tiny, have chosen to forget about it. Because Tiny wasn't there when that happened.
Yeah, no. Well, now that you
And Bella can't
reminded
really focus on it, considering he's not here. He's off on his own adventure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do enjoy your own adventure. You better have a ton of stories and treats.
Bring souvenirs, please.
Well, you know.
We demand. At least a souvenir, man. Come on.
Bring us back a cheesy sweater.
That might not be possible, depending on how it goes.
God damn it.
Just don't die.
You know that'd be the best souvenir.
You know.
Jake!
You're not allowed.
But you guys will find out a lot about that at some point next year for the upcoming one-shot, Where's Belovac? We'll get to that later.
Creative. Right, okay,
It'll
back
be
to this.
fun. You guys could even join in. Come on now.
It'd be fun with a one-shot character.
It's called Where's Belovac? How are we supposed to join in?
Make
One-shot
one-shot characters.
Oh, God. All right, I'll think about it.
Yeah, make a one-shot character, join in on Belovac trying to reconnect with the group.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Anyways, I'll turn to Tiny's like, yeah. Technically, the Sphinx is still here.
That easy concern.
Yeah, we don't really know if she's ever left. Certainly made it sound like she never would. She's just watching all the time. So in theory, she's here.
It could, you know.
I guess, Guardians, you wouldn't happen to be able to detect a Sphinx, would you?
They look at each other with disdain before looking back of, she's here. We're choosing to
not acknowledge the presence of those chronicle keepers.
Right. Sorry. That didn't mean to draw attention to it. It was just more a confirmation. Thank you.
Okay. Back to the matter of hand. There is a dead prince, but not dead.
No, he's definitely not dead. If I had to guess, and you know me, I like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
This was likely a ritualistic sacrifice. He could be an anchor for something. As he's not really dead, we can detect his vitals, and yet he doesn't have them. He's in a state of unlife. Could be an
Okay.
anchor for something, or a fuel source of power. Could be any number of things. But one thing's for sure, we try to mess with this, we're going to disrupt whatever was done. Quite possibly wake him up.
Well, we can either make it better or worse, but Tiny do not know anything of the Hells. Or, again, Tiny do not know of magic.
Try my best.
Be careful.
I'm not gonna touch. Unless I have to.
Tiny just
Alright.
gives you a stare.
Don't you stare at me. Just watch over me. Paul's gonna go over there, and I'm using my crit on that mystic check. That I know that's coming.
Didn't you already use your auto crit for the day?
No, I don't think he did.
No.
I think he just naturally rolled, right?
No, I remembered from last session. You were like, I'm gonna burn.
Shit! Yeah, last session I did.
So it'd still be within the same day.
Okay, so I gotta. Yeah, it is the same day. Alright.
You have two mulligans. You have mulligans, remember that.
I have one mulligan left.
That's better than me.
It's with a plus 10 modifier.
Look, if there's one time the dice can decide to fuck me, it's here.
You have a mulligan.
Okay, I'll go with this. 26.
26.
I was
All
complaining
right.
about a 16 plus 10.
So, going into things with your mystical eyes kicking in, it's not a normal ritual of the magical persuasion. This is a distortion ritual. Distortion rituals are anti-magic. It's meant to be a small point to create new rifts across any known dimensional existence point, or just any known reality alongside your own, and try to warp another landmass to be it. What reason could be for many things. Could be to harvest something, could be to ensnare something, could be to just fight something. No one knows, because anti-magic, it has its own unique properties. But with the 26, it starts to kind of fall in where if it's a distortion ritual mixed with the blood of a high-ranking Hellborn, there's a problem here.
Do I know the nature of that problem?
You tell me.
Anti-magic mixed with Hellborn blood. Considering how potent that shit is, I would say it's an amplifier.
And what would happen if you sacrificed a prince, a princess, or a king or a queen of one of the 9 circles?
Would likely derive from the circle. So, envy powering anti-magic to create distortions. Oh, good God.
Mixed in with how they, with the dragon's confirmation, bringing forth demons, devils, and fiends, as well as the appearance of the ruler of the first hell. What does that lead to your investigation?
That's a good question.
That sounds like a lot of problems.
I mean, definitely a lot of problems. But I'm not sure if they're ones directly related to us, but I guess it honestly doesn't matter. This is a source of a shit ton of demons, devils, being fueled by envy amplified anti-magic, creating distortions, openings, portals, basically just fracturing the barriers between the first circle of the 9 hells and this realm.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, all bad things come from this. And stopping it is not easy. Like, you can't just dispel anti-magic.
So what?
I'm not even sure if you can cast magic on anti-magic.
So what?
Probably just blow up.
Want to do?
I'm gonna have to use something that's not magic if I'm gonna use anything at all.
Tiny.
Then that had to be broken.
Got you.
I'm flipping through my pages here. Things that aren't destructive. Let's see.
This might take a while. Get some popcorn, kids.
Yeah, y'all go and get some popcorn. You have to. The highly destructive, specialized fire dragon who ignores his ice properties now has to find a spell that's not destructive in nature. Y'all gonna be here a while.
Go get some popcorn. Get some snacks. It's fine.
Oh, my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that can't be right.
Also, Vince, is this a thinly veiled reference to Nate?
No, I have something else for Nate because Jackie's just been like, did they find Nate yet? Did we find my best friend? I'm like, Jackie, calm down.
No, I had to ask because of the Prince reference.
I wish it was a reference to Nate.
Kill me, Dad. Oh, I just realized that I wrote the wrong freaking notes in my goddamn sheet. That's just lovely. Don't worry, I'm tracking down the good stuff.
I was about to say, you can't blame me. I'm not the one that gave you such a small pool. I'm not wizards.
Like I'm
That's
blaming
all
you for
homebrew.
anything.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Tiny.
So again, we have basically a doorway to the first layer of hell in front of our new home.
Yep.
More like a source of multiple doorways.
Multiple?
I mean, distortion magic can distort in any place, not necessarily here.
Really?
And it's anti-magic on top of it. So it's not even counterable through regular magical means. Leyline magic, maybe.
You're the only one that has access to Leyline.
Yeah, I'm looking through it. I would love nothing more than just use Lesser Arcane Circle, but I need a long rest. Or a full rest, I should say.
I thought you were going to say, what, you need a walrus? Why do you need a walrus?
If it was
yeah.
if something as simple as needing a walrus, I would love that.
We would all love a walrus. What are you talking about?
Yeah, walruses are awesome.
So, again, we have something that's producing anti-magic.
Mm-hmm.
To some extent. Do we know, again, I'm just trying to cover all the bases since I was on mobile, just trying to listen in while doing something real quick.
Uh-huh.
No problem, man.
Very good.
So again, anti-magic, portal / entryway to who knows entirely what it's properly connected to.
Best guess is the first circle of the 9 hells.
Okay. And again, we have essentially the power source of a higher tier Hellborn being the fuel source and the entry point. Theory would say if we're able to remove them, that would be a nice way, but they're also anchored by 3 selected points.
I mean, removing and disrupting the ritual wouldn't be that difficult. The consequences of that is likely waking the prince up.
Yeah, and again,
I don't think we can take that. Mind you, we've got dragons.
But they're also at a weakened state from the previous battles. And I'm guessing there's specific kinds of runes and other various glyphs or other items or placements there along this various, I suppose, a circle?
There are
I believe that.
there are only 2 glyphs and 2 runes with the 3 pauldrons stuck through.
2 runes, 2 glyphs.
No, wait, damn, the anti-magic. Ah! Oh, if only it wasn't anti-magic.
And 3... And 3 what?
I keep fucking up the word. It's like those things you use for rock climbing. I keep fucking up the word because I'm having a bad English day with this fucking allergy stuff going on with me.
You're good, man.
Yeah,
Can you describe what you meant?
Like those they're like the poles you stick in when you're rock climbing to
Oh, those are anchor spikes.
Yeah.
Are they anchor spikes? Okay.
Yeah, they're either called anchors or they're called spikes. Colloquially.
Works for
We'll
me.
just call them anchor spikes, just to make it easier. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
3. Okay, so 2 glyphs, 2 anchor spike or 3 anchor spikes, and a rune, and again, prints within it.
The fact that it's anti-magic.
And yeah, that it's producing anti-magic while also being a gateway.
Wonderful.
Part of me wants. Again, I'm going to say this for brevity because I always state this for brevity. I want to smash the spikes, but I also know it's a very dumb.
It's not terribly dumb. We just have to ensure that we can handle the consequence of smashing said spikes. So, to wit, I would turn to the Guardians. If the prince were to wake up, would you be able to handle him?
We could.
Alright, that's idea 1. Idea 2. Can we rest before dealing with this? Like, take a night, get some rest, come back? Because there is a potential spell that I can use, but I can only use it once per rest period. I need at least another 8 hours to get it back.
Question, Lord Guardians. When was the last time any of the members of Hell came through?
A few hours ago.
Chinese eyes would shift to Volan.
Wait, so there are demons on this island now?
They're dead now.
But they come irregularly.
That makes sense considering it's distortion magic. There wouldn't be a discernible pattern.
So they can
Anti-magic
come-
only makes it even more chaotic.
So they can come at any moment. Say if we took a break or even met with Kaima in a different point in time, there's a chance they could come through and we could be outnumbered.
Guardians,
Tiny-
when they do come through, are there groups? Do they vary in number?
It depends.
We don't try to keep notes. We just are trying, but
We are so tired. So
Which is
very tired.
They're taxing them. We shouldn't wait on this.
Hmm. Tiny is in the vote of dismantling this as soon as possible. Had we had cousin or this, or even anyone else,
If
The
we can
challenge-
get rid of the anti-magic, I might have another alternative. It's actual
Okay.
magic, but would potentially work. Specifically on this demon.
is it the demon that has the anti-magic or the runes that produce the anti-magic?
Which one is it, DM? Was I able to discern that?
I would say for the role that you had, it would just be the glyphs themselves, just the two glyphs.
It's just those two glyphs.
Do those two glyphs have any discernible method of being dispelled, disrupted? Is there
Not through
anything more
magic.
to them?
But there's a pretty good chance if we take those anchors out that they'll start to break down on their own. Anti-magic's exceptionally chaotic. By its very nature, it shouldn't be in a stable state. This whole thing is set up just so it can be possible.
Is the anchors the form of the where the magic and anti-magic are being used, or are the glyphs being, or the glyphs like okay, actually wait, let me lose the accent because it's over table.
What's up, Pimp?
Are the glyphs actually written on the beautiful sand and decor, or are they like appearing through like a magical?
So they aren't written on the body. I'm just gonna say that now, but they are drawn on the sand. But here's the thing about anti-magic: it's not something made of magic. It is literally made to be the antithesis for whatever its field is. I'm gonna say this because of the high roll that Volan had, so pay attention, guys. If it's meant to be a distortion of a ritual or a summoning variant, like a conjurization, that means it's only going to be unaffected by something of that nature.
Ah,
Okay.
It may be
Definitely.
anti-magic, but it still has its own principles.
So it's anti-magic of summoning varieties, or teleportation varieties.
Yeah, it kind of shoots my backup idea in the foot using Lesser
you-
Arcane Circle, but it still could have potentially worked as its ley line. But if we can get rid of the anti-magic, my other plan will still work, which is casting Banishment, which is a spell specifically that has special properties that affect outer planial beings like demons. We will literally send him back to Envy, and he'll be stuck there.
Possibly.
Do have to get rid of the anti-magic to do it.
And again, the anti-magic we're getting from the benefit of your high roll is basically counterpointing your teleportation or banishing.
More or less, yes. But any other spell that we use apparently won't react and will still work. So theoretically, we could just attack the body in the state that it's in. Question is whether or not we would do any significant damage.
Or hear me out. Like when drawing on chalk, it might be a very simplistic idea. To ruin the idea, we can attempt to erase it and see what happens, because we might be overthinking this, but we're also being very cautious, which I love.
I mean, we can just swipe our foot over the rune and see if it gets
I was
wrecked.
gonna see if there was more like a dried anything or anything else that could disturb it.
Do it remotely? Yeah, okay.
And again, I just want before we commit to this, this is 100%, or at least you have a high certainty that it's the two glyphs that are with the anti-magic, right?
Wait, roll, yes. I gotta trust my roll. It was pretty good.
No, I'm not untrusting your roll. What about the runes? There's a multiple function going on here. It's like a computer code. Again, the glyphs are producing the anti-magic for teleportation. What about the runes?
Right.
Hmm,
Hi,
okay.
Candy. Hi, Pumpkin.
Because
Oh,
again,
hello.
there's reasons they put certain specific kinds of code into this teleportation line of code.
Yeah, you get a point there. So we know what the glyphs do. What do the runes do? Does my roll tell me that?
Yes. The runes aren't anything of note for magic study. These are runes from it's like the middle age of demonology, as it were. They're meant to instill a sort of still life, regardless of if the body is living or dead. It keeps it in that Schrodinger's pattern to make sure that whatever you're doing, whether it's distortion or actual magic, it still stands the properties.
All right, that's important to know because now that just completely shot my other idea in the foot. We can't do any significant damage to him. Even if we were to blow the body away, those runes will keep him in this state of unlife. We can't kill him, we can't resurrect him, we can't move him.
But if we disturb those runes, and if those anchor points aren't considered anything major, but just anchor points in a good theory, we disrupt the runes, we get rid of the still life. It's possible the prince dies, and we
That's
also
only if that was his natural state in the first place.
Considering there's a heartbeat, I imagine these runes are, again, doing something in akin to, hey, basically life support. To put it...
I mean, sort of. I mean, being stuck in between life and death isn't really so much life support, more like, we are not going to let you die, but we're also not going to let you live either. You're going to be in this in-between point. You're going to stay that way no matter what. We disturb the ruins, he's going to go back to his state before the ruins were in place. We don't know if that was alive or dead.
Well, the longer we wait, the more chance, because I know the DM likes to do this to us. Because again, he has to keep the suspense. There's a chance that demons, fiends, or whatever can break through this. So we need to come to a decision.
Well, I mean, I say disrupt them both. You take the ruins, I take the glyphs.
We can have Umi do what?
If I may, guys.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
There is one trick that you have, Strider, that you seldomly use that could do both, even if it's not fire.
Something nice related?
It's sitting there. You could use it whenever you want. Just give up your sorcery points to do it.
Oh, man.
Is it a huge commitment?
I mean...
It's a higher level than his body can handle.
It's going to have a backlash on me, for sure, and I'm going to be...
Whatever you choose, buddy, I trust you. You know Volan's decisions better than I do.
I'm just presenting it because I appreciate you guys doing all of this footwork. I'm just like, if you want to make it simpler, I do have a tool for you, but you guys can do it your own way. This is how I want it to be a collaborative story where you guys know your options and how to progress with it.
Okay.
The only major drawback is it takes a bit of damage. It's disabled for a little bit. I mean, after a long rest, he should be fine, but it's going to take a full rest. Yeah, use the right tool. After a full rest, he should be fine.
When you say it does a thing, do you mind walking me through what this is?
So, I got a railgun in my arm.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot it. It's going to do a titanic amount of damage, like a metric butt ton. It will likely just disintegrate what we are looking at. But the drawback is my arm is rendered inoperable until full rest, and if I push it beyond its default, which I will, because we definitely want to make sure that this gets wiped out, I will lose my spell slots, so I won't be able to cast magic. I'll be one-armed, at least until a long rest. I might take some damage considering I'm going above its regular limit, but nothing that'll kill me.
Oh, you're talking about I was talking about the Scion spell that you created long ago.
Yeah, he mentioned ice. I was like, do you have an ice cannon, basically?
Oh, no, it's actually a non-elemental cannon.
I was talking about Scotty.
Scotty?
Scotty's Wrath? Was that what you were referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I thinking... Oh, wow, I actually remembered the name.
Wow, look at you.
I don't think I actually wrote it in my freaking sheet. God damn it.
Oh.
I don't think I wrote it down. Wow. Hang on. It might be in the other one. It might be in the other one. It might be in the other one. Calm the frick down. Got multiple sheets here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in the other sheet. Oh, that's in the other sheet.
Illustrator, that sadly is on you from algebra. That comes from the guy that has too many sheets and loses too many things.
Okay, I get way too much stuff. God damn. Okay, fine, whatever. Hold on. Let me just quickly thumb through Scotty's Wrath to remind me of this.
Oh, fucking
No, you're fine. Again, we all have those moments, bro. You're good.
Okay, so what Scotty's Wrath does is basically I'm going to be generating a huge torrent of coal. And I could do a fair amount of cold freezing damage and literally encase them in ice.
And if you encase the thing in ice, which should make it vulnerable to basically sonic damage or sonoko kinetic damage.
Sonokinetic or sound damage.
Yeah, theoretically, it could also be weaker to fire or even lava.
But this is also a Hellborn. Again, this might be me reading a little bit too much as someone who's played a bit of Hellborn. Fire and everything, you don't really deal with it too much.
So fire, maybe not, but we also got lava dragons.
You got lava dragons, but do you want to try and do a team attack for this? Where you release
I'm not against it.
Where you release Scotty's Wrath, and I angle my Wakazashi of the Storm to where you present it all in ice, and then I create the entry, all the weapons being drawn per encounter. But I angle it to where the 60 by 60 foot radius is pointed towards the ice to shatter, disrupt, do all that.
Heck, I can even add to that by using my own spell of shatter.
Oh.
Because if we do that, at the very least, it might be over the top, but considering our new hosts / guardians are in a weakened state,
Look,
Maybe-
we need something decisive. Over the top is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah,
Got way
and
too
you
many
see-
unknown factors, and we need something that's going to hit hard, fast.
and
This will
and
do that.
hopefully, and hopefully this will, just get rid of any possible backlash of the immediate variety. Again, if we get rid of this, they might be noted. That's probably like again another beacon, which Tiny wouldn't like, but it's better than having an army show up at any moment and be a constant. It's like basically getting rid of the rat hole or the ant problem.
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, I've still got the arm.
I still have majority of HP and weapons.
Yeah, all right, sure. Let's do it. Let's team attack this shit.
And Umi can just enjoy the show.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna put her down. It's like, here's some popcorn, honey.
We just put her right next to the dragons.
All right.
To where like I imagine like the both of us give like a brother stare like, okay, we've overthought this. Let's do what we usually do and go big.
Go big or go home, baby. What? And I can actually cast Scotty's Wrath properly because I actually have a level 5 spell slot.
Hey.
I
You
don't
don't
have to push it. I can just pull it out.
You don't even need to use your sorcery points.
No? Well, I'll use the sorcery points to bring back the slot, but yeah,
Hey man,
that could be after.
All right.
All right. Bullen is going to take his little stance, and everything starts growing cold as he just exhales. And Scotty's Wrath is cast surrounding the area, about 35 by 35 radius, the freezing tundra air. The very air just freezes and encase everything into that icicle shard. Assuming it can't do a dex saving throw to avoid it, or a constitution to see if he withstands it.
You're fine.
Figured not.
It's been to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Do you want me to roll the frost damage?
No. Just keep
Okay.
setting the scene, guys.
And Tiny seeing you do this kind of tells you you may want to cover your ears and stand back, Bobo. And to the rest, this may
Oh. What, you kidding? I've got my own psionic powers too.
Yes, but this is a big boom. Big.
All right.
You remember my big sword that used to be very thunder? Used to bring the clap?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it broke, and I made it better. Way better.
Made a better one?
The Soul of an Oni weapon always gets better when broken. As you
Gonna
just see him
keep that in mind.
as you just see him take out what looks to be, from what I've learned, a small kind of like knife that kind of just twirls in his hands. But points the bladed edge outwards, while seeming to take a bit of a kind of a ready stance. As when the weapon comes out, it turns into a massive greatsword.
Are you sure the thing's big enough? Whoa!
As you just see a bunch of energy start to conduct around this thing, as Tiny again holds the back pommel, since again, he could probably hold a greatsword normally. But then you see Tiny grow big, and his weapon grow, as he's using even a large to make sure that he demonstrates the power behind this and shows even the Envy Prince, who, again, whether chosen or not, that this is his home, and he does not let outsiders in, just like the dragons would have. To let a conductive force as he tries to condense the 60 by 60 energy of just sound wave through to create cracks all along this beach line as he condenses it forward like a cannon. As you just hear him scream, "Volvo! Do your thing now!"
Alright. Bolin then steps to your side, winds his hands back, and just claps. Casting Shatter to amplify the sound wave that just ripples through at a 60-foot range and a 10-foot radius.
So, to fully set this whole thing, where as you guys were sending all of this out, there were gurgles coming from the circle that were slowly manifesting. But when Scotty's wrath just cleaves through the very land to also freeze over a long trail that stretches into the Sapphire Ocean itself, the moment the Wakazashi and Shatter also combine, there's a concentrated sound bomb that explodes with enough force that for the first time in this area's existence, it looks like snow is falling. Literal snow just dancing around as Galahad and Mustafa are slightly taken aback upon seeing the two of you combine your strengths in this kind of way. Everything gets to a nice and kind of normal-ish sound again, where with everything brushed away, there is no trace of the spikes, there's no trace of the body, there's no trace of any glyphs or runes. Looks like the beach is the same as it's ever been.
Oh, we cleared all the ash and soot. You're welcome.
It even
And hopefully-
feels even temperature right now.
Oh shit! I think we went overboard. We pushed the temperature away. Pushed all the heat away.
Okay,
Can you still hear Umi?
Umi's just like, oh wow, just clapping upon seeing the snow.
Nah, she's fine.
Wow.
Tiny would just lower his greatsword, and hopefully, before the magic undid anything, they felt that on the other side.
They most definitely did. A prince is dead, spectacularly, and their little portal is collapsed, all at the same time. Though, there's a pretty good chance that we just pissed off the rulers of the first circle of the Nine Hells.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about that, dude.
Said that.
There's a new voice, isn't there?
As you guys are just looking back and forth before you're just finally looking to the collective left side to just see a guy with red hair, kind of dressed like a surfer dude, as the hair is covering up one side of his face, is eating from a plate of nachos, just like, yeah, I just wouldn't worry about it, dude.
What was his name? Over table, help me.
Kaima? Yeah,
What's the god's name?
I think you're talking about Kaima.
Kaima? Yeah.
Kaima.
Kaima. Okay. You must be Kaima. It's an honor to meet you. Hi.
Tiny is getting deja vu.
What, you met Kaima before?
No. The very chill attitude, the very chill way of life. Tiny's getting reminded of Roy.
Roy. The heck's Roy?
A tiny teacher who popped up after Tiny got popped out of Shadow World. Echo World. Eh,
Sounds like
Tiny-
a laid back guy.
tiny teacher.
Well,
But Oh, so we don't have to worry about demon people?
Sure seems that way, dude.
No, cool.
That
Wait,
was good.
Wait, you said Kaima?
Yeah. Pretty sure this is Kaima.
Sorry, dude.
This is the god?
He finally
Don't look
stands
too
up
unimpressed.
with his plate of nachos, standing at a proud 8'6".
Yeah, sure. Be unimpressed by the god. That's a good idea.
This is the first time Tiny is meeting a god.
Olin just... He's too tall, so he's got to smack his calf or something. Show some respect.
Yeah, dude, chill. I don't stand on ceremony.
See? Tiny can tell.
As you say.
Tiny can tell he vibe with life, yes?
Yeah, I did. Especially since I got these bomb nachos. Man, I wish I got in touch with Bella for some bowl of guac.
We might be able to arrange that, though we haven't seen him in a while.
You got a bowl of guac, dude?
Not necessarily, but we do know Belovec.
Wait. Guacamole?
Yeah, dude. I want some guac.
Wait, give Tiny a second. As Tiny's just like pulling through his bags. No.
You do not have guacamole in your bed. Oh, wait, who the fuck am I talking to? Of course you do.
Tiny is cook. You disrespect.
Ugh. If you are such a cook, why do you need one for your ship?
Dude. I don't know what's going on, dudes, but, why are you on my island, bro?
We were here trying to repair the damage done to the island. We sense distress.
Oh, righteous, bro.
Yeah. What you said. Olin is way too uncool for this.
As he's just talking about this, Tiny's just looking through his bag. No. Ah, there the avocados. Give Tiny moments as I'm just gonna start cooking.
Do performance.
He'll be
check
right
advantage, my dude.
Wait, would that just be normal then?
I normally have advantage with this. So this would have been neutral.
Can Ubi help? Does Ubi know how to cook?
No, but you could teach her.
You assume I know how to cook.
So just a neutral roll?
Yeah.
Please, Tiny. Your one good thing. Since that was a neutral roll, that was an 8. Tiny just looks at it. Alrighty, guac was expired.
Yeah, take that -1. I'm sorry, Tiny.
I need Tiny to be better.
Unfortunately, Bella is not teaching you his ways fully of cooking.
Tiny is trying to get out of the grilled cheese business for a little bit.
He's trying to branch out. It's not going great.
No, it's going great. It's just bad for his cholesterol.
Unimpressed, Tiny. Unimpressed.
Anyway,
Tiny dance.
I don't really care about you making me guac. I'm just trying to know focus. Why are you on my island?
Well, like I said, we detected that there was something wrong.
You already said that, dude, but that doesn't answer the other question that is still being asked, which is why are you here, bro?
We know Bello, and...
Whoa. You know Bello, dude? You know Bello,
yes,
bro?
I mentioned that.
Yes, no Bello look. Oh, wait. Give Tiny 1 second as he's just, like, flipping through his ice stone, going to some of the various photos he had when he was starting to learn, as he just presents him, Amatista, and Deez.
I know those dudes.
Tiny, where the hell were those pictures when we were trying to explain ourselves to the dragons earlier?
Hindsight.
Tiny was breathed on very hot. Tiny was in his small days.
You are going to pay for this later.
You know what? As Tiny just pulls you over, pulls your head, you're eating the guac.
I don't want your guac.
You just see him creating the walk through my head.
Don't you go punishing me because you forgot the photos.
You
And
thought
I pointed it out.
you poured that too much to eat the clock.
You dudes,
At least give me some chips or some seasoning. Jesus.
He hasn't gotten that far in his cooking journey, okay?
You dudes really remind me of me and my brother. Nice.
Hmm?
Oh, finally, somebody who doesn't misunderstand.
Anyway,
luck.
dudes,
We got.
how do you know those dudes? Like, what's going
Uh,
on?
we are members of the Council of a Thousand Names, who Belavec is also a member of.
I know a group Bellows in, bruh.
Oh. Well, put it simple. The bird lady is my wife cousin.
Whoa. Amy's related to a small green giant? Whoa.
More or less. More or less, yes.
Giant's a bit of an oxymoron.
Yeah. She my cousin.
Whoa.
And we heard you were not feeling a good vibe, so we came and helped.
I mean, yeah, I've been a little bit in a weird slump, because my mom's orbs got stolen a few months ago, and I find out some chickie's been turning them into these things called Invinci jewelry. Then Mom was like, "Don't worry about it. We have wave makers now. They're gonna fix things." I'm like, "Hey, righteous, yeah."
You wouldn't happen to know who those wave makers are, would you?
But dude, I don't associate with Sphinx. Those bitches are evil.
Right, of course.
But I will say this.
How silly.
dude. I will say this. I have been known a wave maker since Gabriel's day.
Yes, we're familiar with Gabriel.
He like our dad.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So many revelations today.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't overwhelm.
No, I'm just... Man. Gabriel's no longer a wave maker. It's just a bunch of new dudes.
I mean, March of Time.
It's been
Or
a
maybe
it's
not.
been a short march of time, bruh. There's not been a wave maker for thousands of years.
I mean, that's probably just a blink of an eye to you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh boy. Tiny, I think you speak his language better than I do.
Probably, yeah.
Take it from here.
Okay. Well, God, buddy, what do you want to know more than why we here?
Dude, right now I'm just like, if you're here, where are the three dudes I know, dude?
Bello went to go do some serious work.
Righteous.
Cousin Amy, and they said they'd come later.
Solid. Cool.
So they said they sent us ahead to figure out things, and well, we figured out the bounty problem.
Oh yeah, you did. That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want my bros getting all out of shape. As you then just see him shoot out his arms like magma geysers to pull in Galahad and Mustafa to just hug them around the necks. These are my bros, dude. If anything happened to them, I honestly think I would destroy this continent and everyone along with it.
Yo, we are going to ensure that does not happen.
No, Tiny gets it as he just pulls Volan. If anyone took him away, Tiny would go on a rampage too.
Don't you fucking dare.
Do you not want Tiny to avenge you if you go away?
No!
You did the same thing.
Wow.
You did the same thing for Tiny. Tiny would do the same thing for you.
Yes, but I'm a massive hypocrite.
Tiny does not know what that means.
Look it up later.
Volan's so cruel.
You achy breaky tiny big heart.
I'm not trying to break your heart. I just don't want you to tear the entire world apart over someone as insignificant as.
Wow, so cruel, Volan.
You just feel Tiny's full force just smack you in the back of the head.
Ow!
Do not say your life is insignificant.
I don't see my life as insignificant. I just don't think I'm worthy of, like,
Shut the fuck up.
This is
Bye.
my new favorite TV show.
God damn it!
At least somebody enjoys a banter finally.
Wait.
No, they all
don't-
enjoy it. They
They
just.
don't know what TV
Ugh.
is yet. Don't spoil that, dude.
Oh, right, sorry.
Wait, what's the TV?
Don't worry.
Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask.
Is that the movie Picture Parts?
No. Maybe.
You just see
Stop
Tiny's eyes just widen a little bit.
Damn it, Tiny! You are edging the walls here.
Anyway, dudes, as he lets go of Galahad and Mustafa, there must be a bigger reason why you guys did all of this stuff for moi. Because, A, I don't really do the whole patron thing, because that's way too much on my plate. And 2, I don't really teach, because no one can really match up to my standards.
That's fair. Your standards are very unattainable for most mortals.
My standards are
understanding.
righteous, dude.
Oh,
Well-
I'm not criticizing. I assure you.
As he just
But
lazily demonstrates by tracing his middle finger up his palm to, as soon as it reaches the tip of his opposite middle finger, snaps to release first sparks that look like diamonds that then shoot off a fiery arrow that slowly turns into molten rock, flies for a good, let's say, 500 miles. Still flying, where by the 600-mile mark, it explodes with a mushroom cloud, where the reverb of the sound and wind comes back to the island in such force, it's like a gale storm.
Why do I say things?
because you like to talk. But
You did have to actually say that.
Like I said, righteous, right, bros?
yeah, that was
Absolutely.
epic. But to put it simple, like cousin wanted to make up for something, and we all pulled together to buy island for the motor sense.
Yeah. I was going to mention that.
Wait, what was she making up for?
That's her business.
Truth be told, they never really told us any details. We've been trying to piece it together.
I seriously forgot, bros. It's been so long for me since I've seen them. I'm like, whatever happened, it's water under the bridge now, bros.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll be glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely pass that along.
But yeah, cousin bought
But yeah.
island.
We also purchased the island we want.
Oh, so that's
It's
why
fine.
the protective stuff's back in order. Because we have a solid bond, bros.
We do.
When you seal the deal with these bomb nachos, we're bros for life, dude.
Right. Of course. The nachos.
Where he's demonstrating where after just eating 3 chips, those same chips come back. It is literally an endless plate of nachos.
I'm just reminded of when I was playing Ace Attorney. There's a constable who has a fish and chips wrapped in a newspaper, and he just eats that thing and then just flicks his wrist and it instantly returns. And he just does that on a loop.
Hey, look here, pal. I'm not here to be insulted by this racism.
Wow.
I mean, he's British, so.
Detective Dick Gumshoe does not take kindly to these sort of remarks.
Sure. We'll go with that. I ain't saying nothing.
As Kaima's now just eating more of the nachos before just like... So, dudes, it seems to do me a solid. I really appreciate.
Happy to do it.
Choice. What do you want?
Oh.
I mean, we didn't exactly do it for a reward.
I didn't say reward, bros. I just said, what do you want?
What do you mean?
I mean,
Don't understand the question.
Some people want to party. Some people want to go back to their homes. Some people want to know what it's like to rule the world. Some people want to surf some waves. So, dudes, what do you want?
Like, our overall goals?
I'm not here for your life story, bros. I'm just like...
He's asking what we want to do right now, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, if there's nothing else that we could do to assist, I guess we should head back.
No. We wait for Cousin and these.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're on their way here.
Duh.
Hey, look, a lot's happening. Okay.
As Tiny just finally puts his hand over Volan's. So tell Tiny more about the surfing.
Well, dudes, I can actually make you guys some molten boards. We go catch some waves. And then afterwards, we can then just get some food. Because now that I know that Gal and Moose here can actually do the whole rest thing, we can just vibe, bros.
Tiny looks to Volan. Please do not say no as he just takes his hand off of your face. When are we ever going to party with a lava garden? Come on, man, come on. Eat chill. Oh no. Tiny broke Volvo.
As Kaima's just standing there, rocking back and forth with the biggest goofy ass grin you've ever seen.
Tiny just starts picking up Volan and is just tapping him all over the head. Hello? Volvo? 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 Oh no. He broken. Tiny overdid it.
How's your bike? What? There you go.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there we go.
While you were AFK, I just took the opportunity to be like, So basically, Tiny's just come on, let's just party with this god, and just took his stun silence, and it was just ah shit, I broke him. As he's just gently knocking on your head with the softest knocks.
Alright, I'm up to speed. Okay, fine. We'll party with the lava god. Jesus.
Righteous tits. I see him just casually pull out 2 molten surfboards from the magma river to hand to the 2 of you.
Are they still hot?
Not when he does it.
Okay, then. I guess, this is gonna end very poorly.
You just look back at Tiny, he's already in a bathing suit. Let's go.
So...
Come on, Umi.
I want to stay with the dragons.
Let us stay.
Be good.
Okay.
No trouble.
Okay.
I didn't mean it. He's just walking away.
Nope, Hester her. Bullet.
Tiny's job to pester.
No, it is not!
So,
Yes, it is.
from a small mission of uncertainty and some fear, landed
Lots of
victory in an unexpected way for the newbie trio, where for the night you guys get to surf, get to chat, get to party, get to do a lot of stuff with Kaima as the three of you pass out on the beach, with Kaima just sitting next to you guys, having a brewski, eating some nachos, and watching over you guys as the night rolls on to give you guys a full rest, as we're gonna end the session there.
Thank God for full rests.
I'm finally not exhausted.
Hooray!
About freaking. I
My
got my
voice.
Uber's powerful shit back.
Woo!
And you used a nice bow.
And you guys are getting closer and closer to the end of the month where, Volan, you're going to have some things to consider come next session for what it is you're going to do.
Well, the eye is still in my pocket, rolling around.
Tiny, you still have some stuff to think over.
Yeah.
And the ladies still have their own stuff to consider, as you guys have a mission to talk about as we come back to stuff next week. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are a beautiful audience, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're watching the stuff live, or just waiting for that best of that is actually still being worked on. Again, it is hard to pick a best of because so many good moments happen in this campaign. It is impossible to choose just a select few. But we'll be back with more stuff, and as we announced earlier today, we're going to be doing a Where's Belovec one-shot come next year to go over what has Bello been doing, where has he been, who are the people he's been traveling with to do said stuff, how is he going to get back to the council, and how do we justify his new level up to match up with everybody in the party. Come back for all that stuff and more as we divulge into other stuff for the Chronicles of the Council. So you guys be good people, make great choices, and